When you think of the biggest names in the world of streaming, there's one name that undeniably stands out above the rest: iShowSpeed. He's not just another online personality, he's a worldwide sensation, a cultural phenomenon, a living, breathing example of the power of the internet. And in March 2025, he embarked on a journey that would take him far beyond the comforts of his own home to China. iShowSpeed, who'd already conquered the digital space with his wild energy, quirky humor, and viral content, took his talents abroad. But this wasn't just a vacation or a quick stop on a world tour. No, this was a mission to expand his brand, connect with his global fan base, and push the limits of what streaming could be. Now, before we dive into his journey through China, let's take a step back and talk about why iShowSpeed is different from the other streamers out there. It's not just his over-the-top personality or his ability to go viral at the drop of a hat. It's his unpredictability. Speed doesn't follow trends. He makes them.
Oh, here we go!
Get it out the way now, let's go.
Come on! Come on! Come! Another one! Come!
Hurry up!
Come! Ah!
Whether it's his larger-than-life reactions, his outrageous challenges, or even the infamous speed moments that have fans both laughing and cringing in real time, iShowSpeed is a content creator like no other. He doesn't just stream, he creates an experience. His raw energy and unfiltered reactions have captivated millions of viewers around the world. But here's the thing, it's not just his antics that people are drawn to, it's his authenticity, his willingness to be himself, regardless of how messy or chaotic that might be, has earned him a massive, loyal fan base. Fans who feel like they're part of his journey, not just spectators. But let's not forget, it hasn't always been easy. For all of Speed's success, he's faced his fair share of challenges. There were moments when people questioned whether his wild side would hurt his career, moments when the controversies seemed to pile up. And while others might buckle under that pressure, Speed has turned it into a defining aspect of his persona. Because at the end of the day, people aren't tuning in just for the highs, they're tuning in for the full experience. And in this digital age, that's exactly what makes him stand out. So, what happens when you take someone like iShowSpeed, who's already taken over digital platforms like YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, and throw him into a completely new environment? What happens when he leaves his comfort zone and connects with a whole new group of fans on the other side of the world? In March 2025, Speed set foot in China for the first time. The anticipation was palpable. Fans from Chengdu, Chongqing, Shenzhen, and Hong Kong gathered, eager to catch a glimpse of the man who'd already conquered the online world. And what did they get? A whirlwind of energy, humor, and content creation unlike anything they had ever seen before. From the crowded streets of Chengdu to the neon lights of Shenzhen, Speed's presence was felt everywhere he went. The crowds were massive. Fans from all walks of life lined up just to see him, hoping for a moment of interaction, a selfie, or simply to watch him do what he does best: create chaos, make people laugh, and share his experiences with the world. And it was clear, Speed was not just a star, he was an icon. His influence stretched far beyond the digital world. It was a cultural force in the real world. But it wasn't just about the interactions and the spectacle. For Speed, this trip was an opportunity to truly connect with his fans. He wasn't just visiting another country for the sake of it. He was diving into their world, and that meant learning their culture, understanding the language, and embracing the differences that make each place unique. Now, Speed may not be fluent in Mandarin, but that didn't stop him from trying. He connected with his Chinese fans on a level most content creators never even attempt. He ate local dishes, participated in cultural events, and even tried to learn some key phrases in Chinese to communicate better with his audience. And let's be real, seeing Speed try to speak Mandarin, it was both hilarious and endearing. Of course, there were some struggles. The language barrier was tough, and adapting to a culture so different from his own wasn't always easy. There were moments of miscommunication, awkward silences, and some seriously hilarious misunderstandings. But through it all, Speed's resilience shone through. He didn't let the challenges stop him. Instead, he embraced them, turning every awkward moment into a part of his content, and in doing so, made his fans love him even more. But what's truly remarkable about iShowSpeed isn't just the chaos or the humor. It's the way he's able to turn every challenge into a teaching moment. He faced everything from technical difficulties to cultural clashes. But each time, he adapted. Speed showed his audience that it's okay to not have everything figured out. That's part of the journey. As his tour in China came to an end, Speed left behind a legacy that transcended his viral moments. He'd become a bridge between cultures, a symbol of how the internet can unite us despite the differences that separate us. His journey wasn't just about becoming more famous, it was about connecting with people, understanding new cultures, and sharing those experiences with the world. The world of iShowSpeed isn't confined to one city, one country, or one platform. It's a global empire, and as he continues to grow, it's clear that his influence will only expand. From China to the United States, and everywhere in between, Speed's impact is undeniable. He's not just the biggest streamer in the world, he's a living testament to the power of the internet to bring people together. So, what's next for iShowSpeed? His China tour may have come to an end, but this is far from the last time we'll see him take on the world. One thing's for sure, iShowSpeed is just getting started, and wherever he goes, you can bet his journey will be nothing short of legendary.